another episode of Colorful Conversations with Connie and Corey. We want to say thank you for tuning in, and we hope you like our show today. So, Connie, first of all, how are you? Looking really pretty today.
Thank you.
Oh, so what's been going on?
Not a thing and everything.
Are you ready for the fall?
Trying.
You
know how it is. You have to switch over your closet. You got to put away the summer clothes. Bring out the fall.
You got a lot of clothes.
Oh goodness, it's frightening.
Would you say that you're a clothesaholic?
I think I would say that.
Yeah.
Because I just have so. And the thing about it, like most stuff isn't new. It's stuff I've had for a long time. So I really have to purge. It's gonna be hard.
Why is it hard to purge?
Because you look at something, you go like, oh dang, this is old, but it might come back. So you keep holding on to it for the hopes that it's going to come back. So,
So that's a good segue because about purging and friendships, being a gay man, I've had friends that, women friends that have boyfriends. I can't say that I have had a bad experience, but what do you think it's if your partner did not like your gay friend? How would you handle that?
I'm going to keep my friend. First
of all,
I'm going to keep my friend. Now, if my partner feels like he or she doesn't want to be around my gay friend, then I suggest we just don't go anyplace together. It's just me and my friend. We do what we do.
But then isn't that not bringing that person that you're involved in into your life fully? Because
that's what I would hope could happen. But that's why if they're very adamant about it, they're like, I don't want you around this person, or I don't want to be around them, I don't care for them, then that's you. But you're not going to take away some joy I get from my friendship with the individual because they're gay.
But do you think it would make your friend uncomfortable if, like, you have a boyfriend, a partner, and they weren't comfortable or homophobic, right? And now your friend you've had for a long, long time, wouldn't you think it would make the person gay be uncomfortable because I know you, so it's hard for me to have this conversation with you a little bit because I know you're not, and I know the people you're around are not like that. But if you were, let's hypothetically, I would be upset.
I mean, so you're talking about my gay friend would be upset?
Well, I'm your gay friend. I am gay. Hello. I am that friend.
Okay.
But that's not true. It's hard for us to have a conversation. But I think people out here go through that.
Oh, all the time. People go through it all the time.
But I feel like from a gay perspective, even though you were keeping your partner, I know I can't tell you who to date and who not to date, but then I would give you a side eye.
Yeah, but why you give me a side?
Because you dating a homophobic.
Right. Oh, that's not good.
Right.
Not good.
See,
because if they're just homophobic, they can have phobia about a lot of things.
Right. Then, and there's big occasions and stuff, and then I have to be sitting in the house with somebody who's homophobic. I'd be like, well, what? That's my friend, and she's dating somebody who's homophobic.
That doesn't work. No.
You don't think that works? But I would say that, do you think it's just fear of, like, not knowing a gay person? Why would that person?
No, it's because I think a lot of it must have to do with things that you've heard about gay people or things you might have seen on TV. Because, some people take it all the way out. And then some people are gay and they're just cool. They chill. You can be around them. And some people, I think, perceive when they see gay, they think flamboyant and and all of this. And that's not necessarily always the case. But if that is the case, and that happens to be my friend, that's my friend. And I'm not going to give up my friend because you don't like him. And if I love you, and I want to have a relationship with you too, so we just won't be together at the same time.
Now, what if the gay friend wants to drop you because, like I said,
well, then my gay friend wasn't my friend, okay? You're going to drop me because my partner doesn't feel comfortable with you. Long as I feel comfortable with you, that's the most important thing. Don't worry about nobody else. It's me and you.
But then, don't you think the person that you were dating or seeing, shouldn't they have certain, I guess, beliefs or similar to yours? I know that people date people that might be homophobic.
Opposites, right.
But I just feel like that's a really tough one.
No, it's not. No, it's not at all. First of all, life is tough. Let's get that straight.
Yeah.
So
And
that's
everybody
not going
don't
to be.
get along.
No, everybody's going to get along. Don't matter if you're gay, straight, homophobic, whatever it is. And a lot of people just don't get along. So I'm not going to let that, like I said, interfere with my relationship with you, and I'm not going to let that interfere with my relationship with him. Because I'm not going to stop either one.
Right, but I mean, I would, like I said, I would give that friend the side eye, like, really?
Then by all means, give me the side eye.
Because
But that does not
defend the friend, like if he was saying in private, using the F word, faggot, or...
Oh, of course. Oh, no. We're not going to go there. You're not going to go there about my friend. Now, if you want to talk like that and carry on, go ahead, sit in the corner somewhere in the dark. Don't come out, because what you are, you're in the dark. Because you're judging somebody you don't even know. You're just judging them because they're gay.
They're gay, right.
And that's how you perceive it to be. If it's like that, listen, like I said, go sit in the dark because that's where you are. And I'm not going to have you talking about my friend. I'm not going to have you dissing my friend, belittling my friend. I'm not going to have that because that is my friend.
Right. I mean,
so now, if you still want to be with me, and, we'll work that out. But once again, zip the lip when you're talking about my friend.
Yeah, and obviously there's variations of gay people, and it's not right or wrong being flamboyant and being
You're
connected,
being you. Right.
being connected to
just
your feminine ways or whatever. I found that when I've been around my friends, female friends, and their boyfriends eventually start saying Corey ain't gay because then they think
double thinking.
Right, because then they're like, oh, he's not what you said.
Right, that's how they perceive
that image. I know that you watch P-Valley. You're a big fan.
Oh, the opening.
The opening.
Uncle Cliff, I just can't take. I'm sorry. Sorry, Cliff.
See, and I don't watch it, but my thing is the reason why is because it does give our community, black community, a different perspective of what gay men are, because they show the far spectrum, flamboyant, nails, makeup. So then,
fabulous.
Yeah, but see, you're a different person. But see, can you understand where the discrepancy of now this heterosexual black man meeting this gay guy, and his girlfriend's been watching, a big fan of P-Valley. He's never really been around.
He's perceiving that's how everybody is. Right. And believe me, that's not the case. And like I said, it's not acceptable for me. I mean, whoever I may be in a relationship with, if you can accept my friends, whether they be gay, straight, transgender, whatever, then maybe you can't accept me.
That's what I'm saying. See, okay, now we're getting there. Right, because
what
to
can
me,
I say?
Yes, we all have our likes, of our biases, and our misunderstandings or whatever. We all have them. But I think when you're in a relationship and you're an open-minded person, it's really hard to date somebody who's closed-minded.
Yes. Because if they're not always, the thing about it now, if you mention it, if they're closed-minded, they're probably closed-minded about a lot of things.
Exactly.
And that's just not going to get
That ain't going to work. I mean, because I don't want nobody telling me what I can do, or then it becomes a strain on the relationship, but I don't want you hanging out with him. Really?
Seriously? Now, conversational, darling. We all know that that's not going to happen over here. And I don't know how you guys feel out there about this topic, but we'd like to hear your opinion, that's for sure.
No, I would like to hear other people's opinion.
Yes. This is a good one.
No, it is a really good one, because I think people are uncomfortable of saying, oh, I would have side-eye of my friend. I've been in situations where I'm like, you like him? or he treating me a certain way, but I can't really determine if he's homophobic. What happens if I'm in a situation where I'm feeling a certain way? Do I tell you?
I would think you should. If we're friends, you should. See, that's what people, defining the word friend is a heavy thing.
Right.
Because a friend is ride or die. A friend is somebody, even though you may have a difference sometimes, everybody argues and has, disputes.
Different.
But friendship is not going to let you come between them and their partner and vice versa. So if you're my friend and there's something going on and you feel you got to tell me, but you're scared that you tell me I don't want to be your friend no more, or it's going to cause problems in my relationship, then do you know me? Are you really my friend?
I get that. I mean, and we can segue into not just gay, but even just having a friend whose partner makes you uncomfortable, like treating them a certain way, and how do you bring it up to them and saying, look, I don't really care for him. He's not treating you right, but then they get mad at you.
Yeah, so it's best to leave it alone, I guess.
Right, because...
Well, you know what? Not to cut you off, sometimes you got to see something for yourself. I really realized that now. You have to see it for yourself, because if someone that's there for you 24/7, like we said, we are friends, and we're not going to let nothing come between us.
Right.
Then all of a sudden, somebody whispers something else in my ear, and I'm like, oh, really? So now I'm not supposed to do what? And
right.
I really wasn't your friend, and...
Right, or I mean, okay, so then because now we're broadening the conversation, opening it up, just not being gay, but just French, like we said, we had a show before where we talked about if we saw our friend's partner cheating, we wouldn't say anything. Because eventually they're going to get mad at us for saying something. I think it goes in the same respect. If the person's being mistreated.
Oh, yes, definitely. Yeah, no. That's a no-no.
Don't say anything, because they're going to defend their relationship.
Of course. And it's sad things to say, because we know that this happens out there. There's several movies, about abuse.
Yes.
And, I don't want anybody to think that women are just the ones that abuse.
No.
There are men that are being abused as well.
Yeah.
So my whole thing is like, if you're trying to tell them, this is not good for you, the best way you can, but if in essence you can lose your friend. Yeah. If anything, they'll pull away from you.
Well, my mother always told me, and even my grandmother, when someone's giving you an opinion or saying something, you have to understand you got to look at the source and the intention. If it's good intention, I mean, yeah, you might get upset, but you gotta you gotta listen. But sometimes I think people, when it comes to relationships, they don't hear.
Nope, they don't listen.
And they want it their way, and that's it. But I do have a question for you, because it made me think about something. So now you don't have a gay friend, right? Say, for instance, you with your partner for a very long time. Now you meet this guy. He's gay. Mm-hmm. Now you already know your partner's kind of not comfortable, homophobic, whatever. But you want to develop this friendship, do you, or don't you?
I do if I want to. Once again, I do if I want to. Okay. You have to do you. Mm-hmm. We all have to do us. I mean, in a relationship, it's good because we do each other.
Ooh, do we do each other?
Yes, we do.
Oh, God.
And so...
Well, see, I'm single, so I'm doing myself.
Sorry to hear that.
I've been doing myself for a while.
Sorry to hear that. But as I said, you want to do you. This is your life. Live it. Don't let anybody come in between you and anybody else. Unless you're really that bad for the person. Like if your partner says, wow, Sam is just not good for you at all. Look at him, he's reckless, he's doing drugs, he's drinking, and he's driving you home, and all this chaos is going on. Then that might be something I have to revisit, like, maybe I can't hang out with Sam.
Right, I'm willing to lose.
But on that level, not on the level of Sam being gay or whatever, Sam being, on the level that Sam may be reckless.
Abusive or reckless.
Something
or
like that.
Endangering your friend, and your friend doesn't want to listen, then I have to cut my friendship off.
Right, then I give you something to think about, but not as what Sam is and who says no.
But do you think, even for the gay, straight, whatever, do you think friendships, that partners are jealous of friendships?
Oh, a lot, I'm sure. Yeah.
Why is that?
Because you're having fun with somebody else and not them.
Oh, I never even thought of that.
Yeah. You're having a good time, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
and you're not having a good time with me. What is that about?
Okay, but does that mean that the relationship is over? If you're no longer having fun?
Over, but it's something to think about. I look over, you sitting there now, I got a friend. Now you're upset because I got a friend and I'm not sitting with you 24/7. It's not going to work. Not happening. No.
No.
Everybody's allowed to have friends. Go out, do things. I mean,
And is it
what kind of relationship would that be with just you and your person
That
all
would
the
be
time?
boring as
Ooh,
hell.
Lord, I'd have to. Ooh.
Ooh, that would give
So
me a
about
headache.
leave home.
But
I might leave the
my
state.
thing though, Connie, is okay, sure, that might be boring, but then how much time do you spend with your friends if you're not having fun with your partner? There's got to be a problem, a discussion, and then
Closed-minded.
like you said, you have to then ask yourself, why am I not having fun with my partner? And then why do you think partners are, like you said, that fun? But then are there other reasons why someone would be jealous of their friends? I mean, you're confiding in them. Maybe you're not including them.
Well, see, I don't know. That wouldn't be my relationship. Because in my partner, I want to include them. You're coming home, or even sometimes if I'm out and I need to call him and say, oh, guess what happened? This is what went down. You won't believe it. That's how my relationship is. I can't speak for everybody else. So I mean, I don't feel like I'm bored in my relationship. Because I still go out and do things with friends, and we have our separate things that we do. Everybody, maybe your group, your club, my club,
But there's sometimes some friends I've been around, they'll be like, oh, they bringing their partner again?
Because they don't be around.
they don't want, like it's always around. What's your take on that? I mean.
Well, that's a good take to take, because my partner's always with me wherever I go.
But your partner gets along with everybody, so that's the difference.
Okay, so
that makes that's the difference. But it's the people that or maybe a friend wants to talk to you, but they can't ever get you by yourself.
Call me.
Or text you, right?
That's right. And you'll get me, okay?
Or wave a flag.
Anything you gotta do.
A smoke signal.
I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you. And even if you just call me, here it is. You can't be in a relationship and feel like you're in prison.
That is correct.
And you shouldn't have to walk on eggshells. Who wants that?
And I think you should have time with your friends. But I believe that friends who have partners, that they have to get along with everybody in your circle. That's how I feel.
That's how you feel.
That's impossible at times.
And that's not reality either. So
why is it?
Because I don't think everybody's gonna get along with everybody. That would be something. I would call that a semi-friendship miracle, but I just can't see it. And maybe it will for a minute. And who knows? And the next person comes along and it won't. So that's kind of hard to find. What it is let's just be open with each other.
I'd rather my friends be fake and just smile in the boy's face and say, hi.
Nah, I don't want no faking.
Because if you don't like them, I don't need to know that you don't like them. If I had a partner, I don't need to know that.
Okay, so if you're a friend and I don't like your friend, in order to make you happy as my friend,
you just smile and grin.
I'll just smile and be like, I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, I know, but I know you'll be phony, but I can read it. But it'd be okay.
You know what? I'll be cordial. Let's put it
okay, that's the best way.
That's the best
That's
way.
the word.
So let's leave it at that. Cordial.
Cordial.
Colorful ones. Cordial.
So anyway, everybody, that was a very good topic.
It was excellent, but even though we went all over the place, but that's okay. But we came down with,
But I think it's all about jealousy, friendships. From my perspective, I brought it up as, because I am a gay man.
But she's constantly reminding us, we know, we got it.
Fabulousness.
Okay,
Yeah.
snap.
2 snaps up, girl.
So
that's not really
we haven't been drinking. This is water.
So mine ain't water. Anyway, all jokes aside, we want to say, if you're in relationships, friendships, they all require you to communicate, work. But if you have a friend that's in an abusive relationship, and you can't stand it, I don't know. We really don't know what to say, but say something, but you might lose that friend. But you did your best. And if you have a gay friend and your partner doesn't really care or homophobic, I got to be honest, I'm going to side-eye you. I mean, because you have a friend that's gay. Why are you hanging out with that person? But anyway, the sex.
Well, because that's their partner.
Right,
And we can't keep explaining that.
I know. And the sex
here he go. He had to get to the sex. Okay, the bottom line, once again, is you can't have sex with your gay friend. You could, but most likely you won't.
Well, some people want to sleep with some of their gay friends. Now, anyway, that's a different topic.
We'll talk about that later.
Anyway, we want to say thank you for tuning in to another episode of Colorful Conversations with Connie and Corey. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, email us topics, questions if you want us to cover something, and just help us build our channel. For those that have been following us and subscribed, thank you for subscribing. And remember, our motto is live colorfully.